Judy Moody, Judy Moody, Judy Moody, Judy Moody, Judy Moody, Judy Moody. Remember that? You know the book I was supposed to finish? Yeah, that one. Well, it's back. Why is it back? This was supposed to come out a day ago. It didn't. But guess what? I don't even know if I should even do an intro for this. I just want to get into it. Children, young adults, older folks, I welcome you to my channel. I welcome you to come and be engaged into story time just as much as I am as I was when I was younger. Bedtime stories is for anybody and anyone who wants to listen. And, you know, it's just gonna be calm. I can't say quiet. Calming. I'm going to try to be calming. Of course, it won't always be, you know, looks like this. It might be a little kiddish, more kiddish for my young folks out there, hey. But it's gonna be fun. I plan on, you know, going live with this. I plan on doing a lot. I even have a project started that oh my god, it's gonna be something. But I want you guys to be engaged just as much as I am. And see where it goes. So if y'all are chill guys, I'm a chill girl. Alright, let's get into the story. It's, you know, the last day of 2024. Let's bring in 2025 with something good, something positive. Actually, I'm pretty sure when you guys are watching this, it's gonna already be 2025. We're not gonna lie, but hey, if y'all are chill guys, then I'm a chill girl. Let's get into this. Full disclaimer to anybody that has already heard me read this. I know I was supposed to finish this actually. This was supposed to be something I did for ASMR, but you know, it's the new year and I think reading is just gonna be that for this year. I don't know, because you'll never know with me. I change my mind like every 5 minutes, so yeah. But already off topic, anyone that has heard me read the first few chapters of Judy Moody Saves the World, go ahead. I know you probably don't want to hear me reread this, but if you do, I will appreciate you staying. Grab a hot cocoa. It's still winter. It is winter. Grab hot cocos, grab some cookies if it's not too late. If you can't have cookies, grab you a fruit roll-up. Grab you some water. It's not too late. Let's just chill out, right? Okay. So here goes again. Judy Moody for the second time. Judy Moody Saves the World. And this is by Megan McDonald. Illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. Thank y'all for making this book. I grew up on Judy Moody and another one that I want to bring to the channel. So just wait. I don't know who Richard is, but it says, for Richard for all the librarians who believe a good story can save the world. P.H.R. I'm not sure what that was for, but I'm sure that, I hope that they got the message, because I agree with that. So last time, I think I ended up reading up to page 15, Batty for Bananas. Oh, wait, Batty for Banana Pills, but for newcomers, I'm just gonna read this Oliver. The heroine and garbologist, garbologist, famous for her many moods. Judy. Dad, Judy's father, has a taste for rainforest coffee beans. Mom, Judy's mother, needs a lesson in recycling. Mouse, Judy's cat, fond of bananas. Stink, Judy's younger brother, batty about bats. And Toady, endangered TP club mascot. Rocky, Judy's best friend since forever, hot on the trail of the Shenandoah salamander. Mr. Todd, Judy's teacher, leader of the 3T ecosystem. You go, Mr. Todd. Frank, Judy's stamp collecting friend, knows a thing or two about monkey face mussels. Okay, Jessica, Judy's classmate, pig fanatic, and pencil freak. I was a pencil freak back in my day in public school. Stealing. Probably shouldn't have said any of that. Anywho, Crazy Stripes contest. Judy Moody did not set out to save the world. She set out to win a contest. A Band-Aid contest. Judy snapped open her doctor kit. Where was that box of crazy strips? She lifted out the tiny hammer for testing reflexes. Hey, can I try that? Asked Stink, coming into Judy's room. Stink, didn't you ever hear of going knock knock? Sure, said Stink. Who's there? Not the joke, said Judy. The thing a little brother is supposed to do before entering a big sister's room. You mean I have to tell a joke just to come into your room? Asked Stink. Never mind, said Judy. Never mind who? Asked Stink. Stink! Just sit on the chair and cross your legs, said Judy. I'm going to test your reflexes. Please don't do doctor stuff on me, Stink said. Come on, Stink. Judy tapped Stink's knee with the hammer. Stink's foot shot out and kicked her in the leg. Hey, Stink, said Judy. You kicked me. Who do you think you are, a cassowary? A what a wary? Cassowary. Alerted in science. It's a rainforest bird that can't fly, so it kicks its enemies. I'm not a cassow whatever, said Stink. I just have really good reflexes. Judy flashed her best anaconda eyes at Stink. Forget it, she said, putting the hammer away. Stink reached into Judy's doctor's kit and pulled out some crazy strips. I'm so sorry. Crazy strips. Stink! I told you not to steal my crazy strips. Now this box is empty, as in all gone. I told you I'd put your arm in a sling if you didn't stop stealing my stuff. Stink did not want his arm in a sling again, especially when it wasn't broken. Give it, said Judy, taking the box from Stink. I want to read about the contest. Contest? Asked Stink. What do we have to do? Judy read the box. Crazy Strips 5th Annual. Design your own bandage contest. Create your own crazy strip. Draw with pencils, crayons, or markers. Think of a thing. Go wild with the style. Be outrageous. Be you. You mean we draw something to go on a crazy strip? Asked Stink. What do we win? Judy read on. 13 top designs will be chosen to be printed on crazy strips. Just think, kids all across the country could be wearing your creative, colorful crazy strip. Is that all? Asked Stink. Rare, Judy said. I, Judy Moody, could have my own crazy strip. They have to let you win something. Stink said. No. I think he'd say it like a little bit. They have to let you win something. A little whiny. Stink said, grabbing the box from Judy. Just think. Knees, ankles, and elbows. Everywhere will be wearing a Judy Moody original. Even Elizabeth Blackwell, first woman doctor, didn't have her own crazy strip. Oh, brother, said Stink. Before you get too famous, can I use some of your skinny markers? What for, Judy asked. I want to draw a crazy strip too. It says here the grand prize is a pair of rollerblades. Rollerblades? Let me see that. Top winner, crazy strip of the year, rollerblades, plus your design printed on a crazy strip for 1 year. Runner-ups, crazy strip of the month, crazy strips, sunglasses, plus your design printed on a crazy strip for 1 month. All participants receive honorable mention certificates. Dream on, Stink. Only one kid in the whole entire United States of America gets rollerblades. So look at some of the kids who won last year. They're 10 years old, 11. One is even 13. That's a teenager. You're only 7. You'd have to be Picasso. Wait, hold on. Missed the part. And a quarter, said Stink. You'd have to be Picasso for them to pick your design, she said. Who? You know, the guy who painted all those blue people. Then let me borrow your blue marker, said Stink. Judy dumped all the markers, crayons, colored pencils, and pastels she had on the floor. Stink grabbed the first blue marker he saw and started to draw. What are you drawing? Bats, said Stink. Blue bats. You're bats, said Judy. People don't like bats. I do. But bats eat millions of insects, said Stink. People should like bats. They're also very cute. Fluffy. I know that, said Judy. I'm just saying bats are not going to be a teenager. Stink kept right on coloring bats. Your bats sure have big ears, said Judy. They're Virginia big-eared bats. Oh, said Judy. Stink was a good artist, but Judy didn't want him thinking he was a genius or anything. She had to dream up a good as Picasso idea. Better than icky old bats. Better than a teenager. She wanted her Judy Moody crazy strip to be seen all across the USA, the world, the universe. Stink, stop squeaking, said Judy. It's the magic markers. I can't think with all that squeaking, Judy said. Judy studied some of the others' winners on the box from last year. There were ladybugs, flowers, soccer balls, rainbows, and peace signs. Happy, happy, happy. Judy tried to think of something happy to draw on her crazy strip. She drew smiley faces, yellow, red, blue, green, and purple smiley faces. Underneath, she wrote crazy strips, cure bad moods. Everybody draw smiley faces, said Stink. Who? Asked Judy. Heather Strong, in my class, and teenagers. Stink was right. Smiley faces were not good enough to decorate the ankles of millions. Smiley faces were not good enough to win rollerblades. Smiley faces were not Picasso. Judy turned her crazy strip upside down. The smiley faces turned into a bad mood faces. Hold on, let me frown. That's a bad mood face. Nobody wants a cranky, crazy strip. Nobody wants a cranky, crazy strip, Stink said. Roar, said Judy. They like it if you have a message, said Stink. But I can't think of a message about that. How about Batty for Band-Aids? That's good, said Stink. Thanks. Stink was already done with his crazy strip, and Judy still did not have a single idea. Not one inspiration. I feel that. Okay, let's go mail this, said Stink. Fresh air, that was it. Maybe Judy's brain just needed some good old-fashioned oxygen. On the way to the mailbox, Stink asked, "Do you think I'll win?" "What am I, a crystal ball?" asked Judy. "How long do you think it takes?" asked Stink, dropping the envelope into the big blue box. "Longer than 1 second," said Judy on the way home. Judy gulped in fresh air. "You look like a goldfish in a toilet," Stink said. It was no use. Fresh air was not helping. Fresh air just made her look like a toilet fish. Stink's crazy strip was already in the mail. What if Stink won the contest? What if she could never ever even come up with the idea? She, Judy Moody, was in a mood. All day Saturday and all day Sunday, Judy could not think of one single creative, award-winning crazy strips idea. On Monday morning, as soon as she got to the bus stop, Judy told her best friend Rocky about the contest. "Help me think of an idea." "I know," said Rocky. "How about a disappearing one? You put it on your arm, only it's clear, so it's invisible." "Rare," said Judy. "A disappearing crazy strip. That's good." "How are you going to win the contest if they can't even see it?" Stink is asking the right questions. Good point, said Judy, thinking it over. "I want the world to be able to see my grand prize winning Judy Moody crazy strip." At school, Judy was dying to ask Frank Pearl if he had any ideas, but the bell had already rung and she could not risk getting another white card for talking. Ooh. She already had to stay after school once and clean the fish tank with Mr. Todd for getting 3 white cards. A person could only clean so many stinky fish tanks. So she wrote a note about the contest to pass to Frank instead. At the bottom she wrote, "P.S. Don't let Jessica Finch see this. Science, everybody." Oh, wait, hold on. "Science, everybody. Science, everybody," said Mr. Todd. Let's continue our discussion of the environment. Rainforests are everywhere, are being cut down. When you take medicine or bounce a ball or pop a balloon, you're using something that came from the rainforest. And right here at home, moths are replacing trees. Animals are disappearing, and we're running out of places to put our trash. Today, let's come up with ways we can help save the earth. Sometimes it's good to start small. Think of ways we can help at home, in our families, and at school. Any ideas? "Don't leave the lights on," said Haley. "Recycle your homework," said Frank. "And cans and bottles and stuff," said Leo. "Turn garbage into dirt," said Rocky. Yes, said Mr. Todd. "That's called composting." Judy raised her hand, knocking her note to the floor. "Plant trees." "Don't be litter bugs," said Jessica Finch. "I wasn't littering," said Judy, picking up the note. She crossed out the Finch in Jessica's name and changed it to Jessica Fink. Sheesh. Sometimes Jessica Finch gave her the jitterbugs. Great! Great. Great, said Mr. Todd. These are all good ideas. Look around you, at home, in school, on the playground, not just in science class. How can we help the planet? How can we make the world around us a better place? I've heard that before. We could each do our part. All it takes is one person to make a difference. One person! One person! If all it took was one person, then she, Judy Moody, could save the world! She knew just where to start. With a banana peel. On the way home from school that afternoon, Judy asked Rocky, "Hey, can you come over and eat some bananas?" "Sure," said Rocky. "What for?" "Compost," said Judy. "I'll eat too," said Rocky. In Judy's kitchen, Judy and Rocky each ate 1.5 bananas. They fed the fourth and last one to Mouse, Judy's cat. Then Judy tossed all 4 bananas peels into a bucket. "Why don't we make a sign for the bucket that says, 'Turn garbage into dirt,'" said Rocky. "Rare," said Judy. "Tomorrow we could tell Mr. Todd how we started to heal the world." "Double cool," said Rocky. Wait, just a minute," said Judy. "Why didn't I think of it before? Heal the world! That's it!" "What's it?" "My Band-Aid for the Crazy Strips contest, you'll see." I said that way too quickly. Judy ran upstairs and came back with markers and some paper. At the kitchen table, Rocky made a sign for the compost bucket while Judy drew a picture of the earth with a Band-Aid on it. She wrote "Heal the World" under the globe in her best non-cursive letters. Then she drew banana peels all around the world. Stink came into the kitchen. "What are you drawing?" he asked Judy. "Banana peels," said Judy. "For the Crazy Strip contest," Rocky said. "And you thought bats were weird?" said Stink. "Bats aren't half as crazy as banana peels." He looked at the empty bowl on the table. "Hey, who ate the last banana?" "Mouse," said Judy. Judy and Rocky fell on the floor laughing. "No way," said Stink. "Just look at her whiskers," said Judy. Stink got down on the floor, face to face with the cat. "Gross! Mouse has banana smoosh on her whiskers." "Told you," said Judy. "I'm telling Mom you ate all the bananas," said Stink. "You fed one Mouse." "Tell her it's all in the name of science," said Judy. "You'll see. From now on, there are going to be few changes around here." "We're making compost," said Rocky. "See?" He held up his sign. "It takes like 100 years to turn garbage into dirt," said Stink. "Stink, you're going to be dirt unless you make like a tree and leave us alone." It was still dark out when Judy woke up early the next morning. She found her flashlight and the notebook. Then she tiptoed downstairs to the kitchen and started to save the world. She hoped she could save the world before breakfast. Judy wondered if other people making the world a better place had to do it quietly and in the dark, so their parents would not wake up. She, Judy Moody, was in a Mr. Rubbish mood. Mr. Rubbish was the good garbage gremlin in Stink's comic book, who built his house out of French fry cartons and popped bottles. He recycled everything, even lollipop sticks. And he never used anything from the rainforest. Things that came from the rainforest. That would be a good place to start. Rubber came from the rainforest, and chocolate and spices and things like perfume, even chewing gum. Judy collected stuff from around the house and piled it onto the kitchen table. Chocolate bars, brownie mix, vanilla ice cream, her dad's coffee beans, the rubber toilet plunger, gum from Stink's gumball machine, her mom's lipstick from the bottom of her purse.
Lipstick in my Valentino white.
She was so busy saving the rainforest that she didn't hear her family come into the kitchen. What in the world? Mom said. Judy, why are you in the dark? Dad asked. I'm not going lower voice for the dad because I cannot. No. Dad asked, turning on the lights. Hey, my gumball machine, Stink said. Judy held out her arms to block the way. We're not going to use this stuff anymore. It's all from the rainforest, she told them. Says who? Says who? Asked Stink. Says Mr. Rubbish and Mr. Todd. They cut down way too many trees to grow coffee and give us makeup and chewing gum. Mr. Todd says the earth is our home. We have to take action to save it. We don't need all this stuff. I need gum, yelled Stink. Give me back my gum. Stink, don't yell. Haven't you ever heard of noise pollution? Is my coffee in there? Dad asked, rubbing his hair. Judy, is that ice cream? It's dripping all over the table. Mom carried the leaky carton over to the sink. Zzz. Judy made the sound of a chainsaw cutting down trees. She's batty, Stink said. Dad put the brownie mix back in the cupboard. Mom took the toilet plunger off the kitchen table and headed for the bathroom. Time for Plan B. Project RECYCLE. For my younger viewers out there, that spells recycle. She, Judy Moody, would show her family just how much they hurt their planet. Every time someone threw something away, she would write it down. She got her notebook and looked in the trash can. She wrote down 1 orange juice can, 1 inside of peanut butter jar lid, 1 plastic bread bag, 4 broken eggshells, smelly, yucky, wet coffee grounds, 3 paper muffin holders, 2 smooshed scarlet or cherry juice boxes, and straws, 1/2 bowl of oatmeal. Stink! You shouldn't throw gooey old oatmeal in the trash, Judy said. Dad, tell her to quit spying on me. I'm a garbage detective, said Judy. Garbologist to you. And Mr. Todd says if you want to learn what to recycle, you have to get to know your garbage. Here, said Stink, sticking something wet and mushy under Judy's nose. Get to know my apple core. Hardy har har, said Judy. Hasn't anybody in this family ever heard of the 3 R's? The 3 R's? Asked Dad. Reuse, recycle. What's the 3rd one? Asked Stink. Refuse to talk to little brothers until they quit throwing stuff away. Mom, I'm not going to stop throwing stuff away just because Judy's having a trash attack. Look at all this stuff we throw away, Judy said. Did you know that one person throws away more than 8 pounds of garbage a day? We recycle our glass and cans, said Mom. And newspapers, Dad said. But what about this? Said Judy, picking up a plastic bag out of the trash. This bread bag could be a purse or carry a library book. What's so great about eggshells? Hold on. What's so great about eggshells? Asked Stink. And smelling old ground up coffee. Smelly old ground up coffee. You can use them to feed plants or make compost. Just then, something in the trash caught her eye. A pile of popsicle sticks. Judy pulled it out. Hey, my Laura Ingalls wild My Laura and Gal's Wilder log cabin I made in 2nd grade. It looks like a glue museum to me, said Stink. I'm sorry, Judy, Mom said. I should have asked first, but we can't save everything, honey. Recycle it, said Stink. You can use it for kindlings to start a fire or break it down into toothpicks. Not funny, Stink. Judy, you're not even ready for school yet. Let's talk about this later, said Dad. It's time to get dressed. It was no use. Nobody listened to her. Judy trudged upstairs, feeling like a sloth without a treat. I won't wear lipstick today if it'll make you feel better, Mom called upstairs. And I'll only drink half a cup of coffee, Dad said. But Judy could hardly hear him over the grinding of the rainforest coffee beans. Her family sure knew how to ruin a perfectly good Mr. Rubbish mood. She put on her jeans and her spotted owl t-shirt, and to save water, she did not brush her teeth. She clumped downstairs in a mad at your whole family mood. Here's your lunch, said Mom. Mom, it's in a paper bag. What's wrong with that? Stink asked. Don't you get it? Said Judy. They cut down trees to make paper bags. Trees give shade. They help control global warming. We would die without trees. They make oxygen and help take dust and stuff out of the air. Dust, said Mom. Let's talk about cleaning your room if we're going to talk about dust. Mom! How was she supposed to do important things like save trees if she couldn't even save her family tree? That did it. Judy went straight to the garage and dug out her Sleepy Beauty lunchbox from kindergarten. Are you really going to take that baby lunchbox on the bus where the whole world can see? Asked Stink. I'm riding my bike today, said Judy, to save energy. See you at school then, Stink waved his paper bag lunch at her. If only she could recycle her little brother. Go ahead, be a tree hater, called Judy. It's your funeral. Making the world a better place sure was complicated. And that, my lovely viewers, was Judy Moody Saves the World. Not the whole book, part 1. That was pretty loud. I don't know who's gonna go to sleep to this, but I hope you do. Maybe next time I'll be a little bit more quieter. But I think it's time to go. I'll see you in the next video, and I wish you guys a happy New Year and hope that 2025 is filled with great things.